What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Strikeout Beer, your least favorite podcast. It's happy hour. It's Friday. I needed a drink, and so here we are. Okay. Today we got Melvin Brewing. I thought it was called Melvin until I kind of realized that not necessarily is Melvin. It's the name of the beer is 2x4. This is a double IPA. Now, yeah, I don't know how long ago I got this. I was actually trying to read it, and it looks a little smudged. I got it last year at some point. I just don't know when. I could probably go back and look, but we all know I'm not going to. So I got my glass. I meant to pull this out of the fridge a little bit earlier, but whatever. All right, let's give it a crack. All right. Ooh, buddy. Well, as soon as you open that thing up, that's hoppy. Fizzy, how we doing over there on Instagram? Actually, yeah, I'm live on Instagram today. Live on TikTok, X. I didn't go live on Twitch, so this new format, we only get like 5 channels or 5 destinations. So, all right, look at this pour. That's gorgeous. Yeah, murky. I don't know, orange, yellow orange. Well, that's hoppy. I'm gonna let that sit there for a second. Actually, I need to take a picture of it so you know how it is. How's everybody doing? How's your Friday treating you? Yeah, I swear I thought the name of the beer was Melvin, so I kind of like looked at the side. I go, oh yeah, it says Melvin Brewing, and Melvin Brewing. I went to look up like their stuff or whatever. Their tap room is like in Missouri, but they say they were from Jackson Hole or something, and from originally from Alpine or something. But yeah, they sold. They actually got bought by somebody else. All right, got that out of the way. Woo. All right, let's read this can if we can. Dear Enjoyer, 2x4 has a stupid amount of hops layered on a light malt base that gives way to notes of pine, citrus, and tropical fruit. While there are many great beer styles from the past, think of this as a beer from the future. Double IPA or double Indian Pale Ale. Don't hate, party. 9.9% alcohol by volume. I think this is back-to-back weeks where I'm drinking a 9% beer to kick off the weekend. And yeah, we did a couple beer reviews on Wednesday, quick beer reviews actually. And yeah, they were 2 of them were in the 9s, and I think one of them's in the 7s. So cheers. Yeah, wowzer. Jesus, I didn't even look up Untapped on this beer, and I probably should because I read somewhere that was 100 IBUs, which is kind of bonkers. Well, it went down the wrong pipe. It really did. Gee whiz. Oof. That's a heavy hitter. Now, this little fella, I shouldn't say little fella because this is a 19.2. This is a 1 pint 3.2 fluid ounce, so 19.2 on that. It's a big boy. Yeah, I was right. All right, so 9.9 ABV, 100 IBUs. This thing's been checked in 95,889 times. 70,173 of those are unique. Average monthly about 163. It has an average score of 4.09 out of 64,543 ratings. How? Yeah, this thing is hoppy as hell. It's even got a little bit of alcohol burn towards the back too. So it's something else. Zach, how we doing? Welcome in. Man. Woof. Yeah. Definitely, you get the pine fruit, when you start talking about like either being juicy or fruity, um, tropical fruit, the citrus and the tropical fruit usually work pretty well together. Then when you mix in like the pine and the stickiness or, something resinous or whatnot, ties together a nice IPA. But this is not going to be a slam it. This is a sipper for sure, especially with those IBUs and that 9.9. Woo-hoo. But yeah, good gosh. Yeah, we're going to have to take our time with this one. Yeah, so just been kind of hanging around. Like I said, I've been sick. Well, I said it earlier. So I went to New Mexico, right? And came back. I thought I had like a sinus infection, and it kind of passed. And now it's just kind of like just congestion and whatnot. And it's been 2 weeks now. Maybe not 2 weeks. maybe 2 weeks total since I've been sick. And then this week didn't help me any, not one little bit, to be honest with you. We were hanging out on Friday, Saturday, totally relaxing. Weather was nice. And then Sunday, my wife's like, hey, you want to go out? I'm like, okay, fine. So we head to a brewery. We went to Outfit, which I'm going to try to be out at Outfit Brewing tomorrow in Dallas, Texas. Hang out, say goodbye. They're closing up shop. And a couple of our buddies, one of them had already left, and the other one's moving back home to back up north to Milwaukee. So I was like, I'll come by and see you, whatnot. But, oh, bud. So we go out there, couple people kind of hanging around, having beers, talking. We're playing shuffleboard and golden tee, just screwing around, just really enjoying the day. It's me, my wife, and my son. And then it kind of leads to, okay, well, what do y'all want to do now? It's like, well, you know what? I don't want to overdo it. I just don't want to. So how about this? How about we head back to our hometown, back home, but we'll stop off at the brewery in town, little Three Nations action. So we pop in there. It's a perfect place to go for if it's great weather or if it's bad weather. It doesn't matter. It's good. It's good either way, because they have a large seating area inside, and then they have another tap room, like a closed door area inside the inside that is climate controlled, right? So then you can do open air, you can do climate control, and then they have a huge patio. Like, I don't know, 25, if not more, tables and another gazebo out there that if it's raining, they got, they put the thing, and then it just keeps going. It's like, there's tons of games. It's insane. So we roll out there. Then my brother comes out. Hell starts breaking loose. We're just kind of, we're starting to pour one on. And I'm realizing it's not too late in the night. And I know he likes shooting and shooting pool and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden it leads to, hey, let's go, we're going to go have some drinks, bowl, shoot pool. And then it's like, hey, what else do you want to do? It's only 9 now. And then it just got out of hand. It did. It got out of hand. We stayed up way too late. We ended up at not just one club, but 2 clubs, bouncing around. And then all of a sudden it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, no, I'm like sitting there the whole time. Like, I got to get up early tomorrow. I've got stuff to do on Monday. I've got stuff to do Tuesday and Wednesday. My boss is flying in town, and it was just an S show for real. Like an absolute S show. What can you do? So it's been an extremely long week. Like, this week has essentially sucked. I've gotten sleep since then, obviously. Monday, we kind of rolled out, went to happy hour for a couple drinks. Really only was out for like a couple hours. Got home. It's like, I'm going to bed. Crashed out, went to sleep, and then rolled in early the next day. I knew it was going to be a long day because we had to go to dinner. We went to happy hour again, then we went to dinner. And of course, my buddy's sitting there trying to tell me, hey, let's go out. I'm like, oh, I don't want to. I was like, dude, dinner and drinks is all I can do. And so I got away with that, got home at a decent time, but still, it's like I went straight to bed. Being sick and partying, they just don't mix. Let me top this off real quick. There we go. So then, whiskey, what's going on? How are we doing over there on Instagram? So then Wednesday comes around, and we're like, okay, well, he's got a flight at in the 3 o'clock. I was like, what do you want to do? Do you want to catch lunch, or? And we had mentioned something about taking him to the shooting range. My buddy's like, he's got a handful of pistols and things like that. That's what we brought, essentially pistols. So I brought a couple of mine. He brought a handful of his. Hey, Lizzie, how you doing? Whiskey, what's up, nutsack? Dude, everyone is sick. I know, it's crazy. It's bonkers, bro. And so we go out to the range, and we're there for probably, I would say, almost 2 hours. I brought probably 500 rounds. My buddy bought several hundred. And of course, we're using revolvers, 6-shooters, all kinds. And I have, obviously, he's got a Glock 19. I have a Smith & Wesson compact and a 40 caliber and a 9mm. So we're out there, and I ended up getting like a blister on my hand, just going through the rounds. And it's kind of cool because we were in the, I don't know what they call it, like the tactical area or something. I don't know. Anyways, we didn't have the normal paper cutout signs, right? we had it was just like, you could hit something, it spins around like a metal we had metal targets, and, knock them back, ping, ping, ping. You can reset them, all that kind of America F, yeah, oh God, yeah. So, so we took them out there, and then it's like, all right, man, well, thanks so much, I appreciate it. Thanks for thanks for everything. Appreciate it, thank you, and I'll see you. Have a nice flight. And so I went home, and I just kind of I wasn't like crashing out, but I got home and I was like, I am tired. It's over. And then, but I was like, Alan's coming over tonight because it's podcast night. It's Wednesday. If you don't know, Strikeout Beer, that's our main show. That's one we do, every week. 7, it used to be 7 p.m. It's 8 p.m. now, but yeah, so I'm like, it's going to be a rather long night. Here we go. So show went fine. I set everything up, we're in the front room. And then after we're done, we're like just kind of sitting there talking. Like I said, we did a couple beer reviews. And then afterwards, we did a chug for Jay, our patreon.com/strikeoutbeer. Get in there, $3 a month. Support a small podcast and get some extra content. And then out there having some cigars. Didn't need a fire. It was still pretty nice weather. I did put my my nice little, I got like one of those flannel jackets my wife got me. I'm out there chilling. My kid was here too, so he was hanging out with us, I'm pretty sure. And then he just like, you know what, I'm going to take off. It's like, okay. He's like, and we're looking around, and Alan's like, you want to have another cigar? I was like, I don't know, man. And then all of a sudden you hear the thunder in the background. I go, ooh, storm's coming, man. You might need to get out of here. I was like, and it was close to midnight. I think it was like 11:30, 11:45 or something like that. And so I got to get out of the house I got to get in the house and get in the bed at a decent time. So it was, like I said, it was just a long week. And like Lizzie and I were talking about, I was like, just what the hell? What are we doing? Like, it's just, we don't. And I said, like we do the day trips to Vegas, right? It's fun to do, and just get out of hand every so often, but I'm just too old for it now. It hurts. Like, the hangovers hurt. Getting anything under like 7 hours of sleep is just not functional for me anymore. But yeah, that was the drinking that did it. But I did slow down towards the end of the night. I was just kind of sitting there. I was kind of just maintaining, monitoring, and just keeping an eye on everybody because there's just too many people up moving around. And of course, we're at a strip club, and I didn't want to be there. I was like, nah. So, but it was, like I said, productive week. Got to meet the boss, hang out, do some happy hours, and I even told Chance, or my buddy Chance, I was like, we got to get back to doing happy hours. That's one thing I kind of learned, or kind of how I felt at the end of this week. I was like, I miss hanging out and after work, having some beers and just kind of unwinding after a day, and but just not letting that carry over. And that's another thing. My she's just like my brother when it comes to that. There is no shutting down. If they want to stay up and stay out, they're going to do it. And it's like, me, I'm like, I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. Like, well, I'm not ready. Okay, well, cool. See you when I see you, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. What are we drinking today for the happy hour stream? My man, we're drinking Melvin Brewing 2x4. I love this can art too. Look at that. That's awesome. This is 9.9% alcohol by volume. This is 19.2 ounce can. Got this down the street at Lone Star, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it has to be. It's 19.2 ounce can. That's where I get all the big cans from. 99 IBU, or no, excuse me, 100 IBUs. So this thing has got some kick, baby, if you get your hands on it. But it's supposed to be citrusy, tropical, and pine. That's kind of what you're picking up. And I haven't been drinking a lot of it because they are, yeah, we're party animals. Dylan in the house. Yo, how are you doing, sir? I was just talking about that too. I was like, Dylan asked us to be on his podcast, Mostly Football. But I was like, dude, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I was like, I'm going to crash out so effing hard today. And it was like yesterday. So I just like, I'm going to bed. I feel bad because I did want to be on the show. I love talking football with you. And we got a whole season ahead of us. So lots of collabs, and we'll definitely be joining you again. But yeah, I just couldn't do it. Oh, buddy, it was rough. Chug, I'm not chugging. I said at the beginning, whiskey. I said at the beginning, you can't chug this beer. This beer is. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying it's just not advice. If your beer is not madness, it's not beer. Yeah, that's the name of that logo on there. It's independent craft. This must have been before they got sold because they got sold to a larger. Let me see. I'm glad you're here because it's actually kind of funny because you're here. Roadhouse Brewing Group closed on its acquisition of Alpine, Wyoming-based Melvin Brewing on December 22nd. This was back in 2022, 2023. Yeah. But yeah, they're from like Jackson Hole. When you go to look them up, it's like Missouri. I don't know. I don't even know if I got that right. I mean, I know I've got the right story here because it has the picture of the can right there. Totally agree. Who would you say is your favorite rival player off the top of your dome? What do you mean rival player? I don't know what that means. What's rival player mean? So yeah, see previous Brewbound coverage on more. Okay, well there you go. But yeah, that's it. I mean, but yeah, I saw it. I pulled it up, and it says Melvin Brewing, and then it says in Eureka, Missouri, and I'm like, I don't think that's the same one, but the logo looks the same. Yeah, join the madness. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's permanently closed. There, that location is so, which kind of sucks. I mean, a lot of brewers are closing, and I just talked about Outfit Brewing closing. There was another one here in the Metroplex that closed about a month ago too. So it's kind of getting around where, yeah, I know you're gonna love that Roadhouse. Yeah, I didn't listen. I know, I know. Calm down, calm down. So division rivals. I mean, mine was Palomalo. I think I used to like watching him play. Um, just the hair. I think it's the hair, and plus he didn't give a shit. He just ran you over. You know what's funny is I like um when you think about like with fantasy and things like that. You know, I love Lamar. Obviously, I'm a Bengals fan. If you don't know, so welcome. Um, but yeah, I love Lamar. I hated Ben Roethlisberger. I did. I just didn't like him at all. Antonio Brown was like, well, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell. I really like those guys, and I would go after them in drafts and things like that. Um, but yeah, Browns. I don't know Browns. I don't think I like Nick Chubb. You know who I liked watching when I was growing up? You know, I didn't like the Cowboys much, like actually at all. It's just Cowboys fans ruined everything for me. But I loved watching Green Bay play football. So Favre, Rodgers, all because it was like just it's snowing outside, everything opposite of what it is here, right? You know, you're actually getting like football and football where it's outdoors, it's cold. I don't know. I did like watching them though, and they're not a rival, and you know whatever. But you know, I liked watching them play. I did like. I'll be honest. About like 10 years ago, I did like watching Detroit play because I liked Megatron. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's just random teams I like and I support. But yeah, I mean, like players. I don't know. I don't have off the top of my head. It just doesn't happen. You know me, man. I'm too old. Look at this, the old gray beard, man. Green Bay, baby. What's up, Wine Mile? How you doing? I actually went live on Instagram for you today. You know what? I'm gonna skip Twitch and I'll go live on Instagram. You got to get to Lambeau. I know. I think it's awesome, you know, that it's in a neighborhood and whatnot. It's like I know that house. There was a house for sale recently, probably like a year ago, and it's right there. They the drone shot of it, and it had a Lambo in the background. Kentucky representative, your boy Mitch McConnell is finally hanging it up at you, dude. And it's like hanging it up in 2028. Like he should have done it like 10 years ago. I mean, when he froze up on camera last year, that was nuts. Yeah, Cocaine Mitch is he's a wild ass for, you know, being like a million years old. Jesus. Oh, buddy. Yeah, so this beer right here. It looks phenomenal. It's got a great head on it. That color, man, that color is just amazing. It's hazy, you know, murky or whatever. This could actually probably qualify as a hazy, just looking at the color of it. But yeah, it's one of those you got to sip. You're gonna take your time with this beer and just work your way through it. There's no way you're just knocking this thing back like at a heavy rate. But yeah, the can art it just jumped off the shelf at me. I couldn't live without it. Oh no, I thought you were trying to get people to YouTube. In college, I was a garbage man for the city of Green Bay. We used to pick up the trash for the neighborhood, a great neighborhood. Oh, nice. I mean, you know what? To be honest with you, you know, even like we're on TikTok right now. I added TikTok, I added Instagram back in. We kind of moving around with Restream and StreamYard and another one. And so I was like, okay, well, I can only have this many um, things open. But Instagram, I don't know what it is about Instagram. Love me so good. Easy, easy, TJ, easy. Um, it's weird, right? Like, so when I go back and I look at analytics and things like that, it doesn't. I don't even know, my videos don't even save on Instagram, anyways. Like, they don't replay or anything like that. Must be some setting I have in there, because I know everybody else, when they go live or whatever, their stuff will be, it'll still sit there. But it's like hit or miss lately, when it comes to like content on there, like either reels or whatever. I think it's just limited alcohol. I think that's what it is. It has to be. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But I've noticed a drop there. Over on YouTube, it seems to get more like alive in portrait mode. Seems to be getting a little bit more action than our regular one, or it's just the fact that certain faces are in the landscape. And then maybe the other face that's on the podcast isn't doing well in the focus group. I don't know. It's just different. So anyways, but yeah, I'll always be on, even on X, what I mean? X used to be, we'd have 50 people in here on X. And then it kind of went to 20, kind of went to whatever. And I do think it is because it's alcohol content and whatnot. So I'm ready to throw hands today, baby. Let's effing go. Jesus. Easy, buddy. TJ, take it easy. Calm down. Everybody calm down. So, but yeah, I just, I was like, we were talking to Peasy, and I had like this text all written up. He goes, "What do you want to do?" I go, "I'll be honest with you, man." I was like, I'm in the let's run out the clock on this thing. Like, I think I've already kind of hit my limit on what I want to do with this, and we did it. It's done. It's over. Or whatever. I've had some ideas for other things as far as streaming goes, or maybe more beer stuff. But I was like, we haven't done anything other than go live. We go live and that's it. And that's, so I was like telling him, I was like, I just think I think I'm almost done. And then of course me and Lizzie were like, hey, let's start going to breweries again and things like that. We got a new microphone set, and we've been to a couple breweries. Alan has a face for radio. Yeah, he does. I was like, and we go to breweries, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, either they have no, internet connection or something like that, no Wi-Fi, and it's like you can't broadcast really. So it's like, okay, then we just do a recording, and then we're sitting there having a beer. I was like, I don't feel like doing anything but just sitting here drinking, just have a flight and enjoy myself. We were at 2 or 3 breweries in New Mexico, 4 actually total, and could have just fired it up and did a recording saying we were there and how much we liked the place or whatever. But I grabbed beer and I was like, oh, we'll do it when we get home. Still haven't done it. Been home for 2 weeks. Of course, I've been sick, obviously. And I think that might have played a little bit of part in why I didn't want to do it when I was out there anyways. But even before then, we went up to Anna for 3 Nations, and then hit up Tups. Never pulled the phone out. Never did. I was like, I'm okay. And, it's just like, I got to figure out what I want to do, especially when it comes to this. I mean, obviously, we've met a lot of cool people in the beer industry, a lot of cool content creators and things like that. And we had a lot of good guests. But when was the last time we had a guest on? Someone that we didn't know. It's been years. We just don't do it anymore. So, we'll see. We'll figure it out. I mean, I'm not against hanging out on a Wednesday, having a beer, and BSing, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if how this thing goes and how it continues. Again, like I said, I was talking to Peasy about it, and we're like, okay, let's try to help out, share the cost of what it costs to go live and all these, you have to pay for, obviously, to multi-stream or whatever. With Restream, there's a cost for that, and then you have a cost for, we use Spreaker. There's a cost for that, and Liz's like, you're gonna do a strikeout beer until you're done, till I say you're done, and I go, okay, well then I just keep on, she keeps buying me beer, and so I'm gonna keep on drinking it. We had a couple cool beers this week from a local brewery here, Celestial Beer Works. Fred Thirst. It's got Fred Durst all over it. And I can't. What the hell is it? I think that was the name of the beer. Yeah, Fred Thirst. And we released. I'm going to release that, I think, on Monday or Tuesday or something like that. But we also had Sell the Team from Celestial, and that was really cool. That was a good beer too. So it's like it just. I love bits. Add me to SB. Let's take over the world. Then it just sounds like more work. I mean, you could always join us for sure. I mean, we brought in Francis. He joined us as he started as like what was he doing over here? Working the board or running the computer or something like that. Yeah, and He'd hop on, go live. I mean, he was a streamer anyway, so he knew how to act in front of a camera and a microphone. But hell, we even had his mom on. But yeah, it's like, oh, let's do this. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of, maybe because I'm sick, maybe because I'm tired, maybe because I'm old. I don't know, but I'm getting wore out. But still going around and trying beers and going to breweries. Yeah, like, I mean, obviously, I've stepped it up this year. I would say more than I have in the past. I mean, I'm going to try to go to 50 breweries this year, I think, as a minimum, and I'm well into double digits already. So, and it's only well, it's going to be March. Whoa, it says temperatures to plummet. What the hell does that mean? It's going to be 74, 75 tomorrow, 73, 78. So when is the temperatures going to plummet? God, my computer is just clickbait bullshit. I refuse to hear what I'm hearing. Hayes over there on Instagram, how are we doing? Yeah. TJ's just like, no, 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 no. And obviously, as you see that my cheeks are getting rosier and rosier as the time ticks on, because this is what 9.9% alcohol by volume beer does to you. Makes you a little chatty, gets you a little loosened up. I'm supposed to go to dinner tonight. I don't know. My wife's like, oh, we're still going to do dinner. I was like, yeah, where do you want to go? Oh, I don't know. I'm like, I think I'll just go to bed. That's all. That's my comeback or alternative to anything. I'm just going to bed. I'm just going to go to sleep. Got crapped in work and stuff around the house. I got it just piling up. And I've been lazy lately, so outdoor work. Spring's around the corner. March is tomorrow. I think it was brought up that we were going to Vegas here this month or in March. I was like, the only reason I'm going to Vegas for March Madness. If we're going any other day other than that, I ain't doing it. And I don't even want to go. Lizzie even said the last time we went to Vegas, so we did 2 day trips. We did a day trip in December, if I'm not mistaken, and it sucked. Was it December? No, it had to be like, what day was that in? We went. I can hear my dog like coughing up something out there. But yeah, we went for a day trip and it was hot as hell. It must have been during the summer or like in August or something like that. I don't know. And then we went for my birthday. And then we went again. I think it was in December, if I'm not mistaken. December or January. Damn it, I can't remember. Anyways, we went. Might have been December. Anyhow, it was nice. What? Okay, I'll come kill it in a minute. Okay, I'm busy. I'll be in there in a minute. Okay. All right, buddy. And so, toilet paper. Oh, they think they can promise sex and get 5-star meal only for them to get only too full and fart the night away. Dylan, Jesus Christ. Oh, Tilly's choking on toilet paper. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, she gets into the trash. She likes to pull out the toilet paper rolls. She actually knows how to knock the top off the trash can now. And that's what I heard earlier. I was like, Jesus. Anyways, so we roll out there and we go, and it was like the other time it was delayed flights, blah, 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 blah. It was getting home. We were miserable, all this kind of whatever, right? The last time we went, it was a long day and I got a little sloppy towards the end, but all in all, it wasn't terrible. I had a pretty good time. Alan says I was trying to pick fights with him like the second half of the day, but that just seems like business as usual, right? And he wasn't drinking, so if he was drinking, he probably wouldn't even care. We would have been just sitting there slapping it out on the strip. But got home, everything was fine. But she did mention, it's like, I don't think I'm going back for a while. And we usually go out there for her birthday, which is it's in April. And she doesn't want to go. And I'm like, okay, but now all of a sudden she wants to go in March because my brother wants to go. And I'm like, okay, well, what are we doing? Like, if we're going to go, we're going to go for a weekend, or we're going to go for a couple days. What's the deal? Give me the deets. Give me the deets. So anyway, that's pretty much where we're at that. And then it's either going to be New Orleans or South Dakota in April. I gotta get to a beach this summer. I don't give a damn what beach it is. I've got to get to the beach, sit my fat ass in the sand, bake under the sun. I'd like for it to be Florida. I like going to Florida. We're talking about a family trip to Myrtle Beach, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But yeah, I love going to like Destin, not Fort Lauderdale, Destin or Miramar. What the hell's the other one over there? Fort something. And white sand beaches, nice, beautiful, green, blue water. And after I've already had a couple, I've got I got, the big cooler out there that's got 48, Miller Lights in it. And I'm down to like 4 or 5 left. It's been a good day. I'm laying in where the water comes up on the beach. Was it the mild surf or the whatever it is? Anyway, so I'm just laying there chilling, rolling around in the water like some beached manatee. Yeah, yeah, that's my ideal of a. But you know what sucks? I'll tell you this about this is what sucks about a beach family vacation at the beach. Somebody gets your ass up at the crack of dawn, and you crack up. I had like Bush Light last time I was there because I was for Philly, a Philly perk. He loved Bush Light, and I was like, you know what? I'm here. I'm gonna get a Bush Light. F it, Bush Light. So I crack a Bush Light for breakfast, and then we're kind of hanging around like, let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. I'm like, it's like 9:00 in the morning. Why are we going to the beach? We're gonna be there all day. So then you spend essentially 8 hours in 95-degree heat at the beach. Now sometimes you're under the umbrella, sometimes you're out in the ocean. I don't know. You're playing ball with the kids and stuff like that. You threw your shoulder out already. And then that's not it. When you come back in at 5, 6, or 7, it might even be later. It could be, 6, 7 o'clock, right? So you might be out there for like 10 hours. You come back in, hang out for a minute, like, well, let's get dressed. Let's go to dinner. Let's go to dinner. I'm zapped, man. I ain't got no energy to go out to dinner. Where are you getting this energy from? I'll tell you where she's getting it from, because she didn't help me carry nothing out to the beach. Didn't help me carry nothing back in from the beach. She just hanging out, whatever, their big stupid Stanley Cup. And, what is literally the closest beach to you? Corpus Christi? Galveston Beach. Yeah, I go to Galveston like probably once a year. Go down there, hang out for the weekend. They got like a couple cool breweries, a couple cool bars that's they're fun to go to. Yeah, it's a nice little getaway. Everybody talks to us about Galveston, a dirty beach, a dirty water, and all that kind of stuff. It's brown sand, and the water though it used to be, there was an oil spill back in like the 90s or whatever. And so everybody always talks crap about it, but it's brown sand, and it gets kind of like it's real dark or whatever. But the water, when it washes up on you, it's clear. I don't even get in the water much these days down in Galveston, just because is it jellyfish and shark? It's fish and stuff out there. Like you get bit going out that way. Beach beer, baby. Ain't nothing better than a beach beer. I'll tell you that right now. Coming to a beach near you, RD versus the sand sharks. Yeah, I mean, even like probably like 5, 6 years ago, I would swim out to like a sandbar and hang out. Allison in Galveston. Is that a George Strait song? I think it might be a George Strait song. And I'd swim out and hang out and float around or whatever. And then just recently, I just don't do it anymore. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. Even in we go to Cancun, or we've been to Cozumel, we've been to obviously Miami, Destin, Galveston, Myrtle Beach, all anywhere. Ain't no effing way. I go out to maybe where my hips are, and I'm like, okay, that's done. Hey, I take that back. I did go like, yeah, I was wave surfing last time I was in Destin because I lost my sunglasses. All my exes. There you go. Yeah, that's the closest beach, and I like I said, I like going down there. There was one time we took the 2 older boys down to Galveston with us. This is back probably like 20 years ago. Maybe not 20, but like 15 to 20. Hell, it's probably 20. And so we get there, check in, get to we're in some dumbass hotel, like shady ass hotel. And then I go to grab one of them because I'm going to chunk his ass in the water. I grab him, I step down and turn. And when I stepped down, it was a piece of concrete, like a sliver like that, real rugged and whatever. And when I turn, it cut my foot from like the ball of my foot to the heel of my foot. So essentially, I got to be on vacation with a bandage on my foot for the next couple of days. I was like, son of a bitch. I was like, God, dog. It was so annoying. And then another time we went, we actually took all 4 boys, And I'm 90% sure we were in the same stupid janky ass hotel. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. We get back from dinner and either dinner or riding one of those. We went out one night where we were like riding one of those cart things with all the pedals. You're pedaling. It's 4 people pedaling together. Anyway, so my younger son's like, I'm gonna get in the pool. Like, no, you're not. Just don't go in the, whatever. We're going inside. And they do have some questionable hotels. And so he goes. This is like he's like 4 or 5 years old. He goes and walks down the steps into the pool. He doesn't swim. He's not swimming at this point. So he must have been like 3 or 4. And he's under the water holding his freaking breath. And he's looking up at you. He's completely submerged. All you see are these blue freaking eyes looking back at him. Of course, this is when he had blue eyes. One night he went to bed. He went to bed one night with bright blue eyes. Woke up the next day with bright green eyes. And his eyes have been green ever since. But anyway, so I remember seeing him looking up at it. And so Lizzie freaks out. She's in like a dress, we just got back from dinner or whatever, and she chunks her purse, jumps in the water. I'm like, you could have just kind of reached out and grabbed him. But that's the dad, the dad, you're just kind of like, it'd be all right. But she goes flying in the water. And yeah, I was like, yeah, dummy. But yeah, he's just looking up at you. Ding dong. I don't know what a stonefish is. What's a stonefish? Do I need to look this up, or is this something, one of your little... I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no thanks. I mean, you can get stung by those things. Ugh. Why do you have a fear of those? Like, did one get you once? Have you ever seen one in the water? Yeah. I don't know, man. It seems sus. That's all I'm going to say. This happy hour is taking... Look at this. This beer is just not made to be taken down to Pound Town. This thing's going to take me down to Pound Town. What time is it? 4:37? Yeah. Ugh. So anyways, got some upcoming things, events and things like that. We're going to some breweries. Like I said, I'm going to try to go to Outfit tomorrow. TJ, you going to go to Outfit tomorrow? Zach's going to be there. I hit him up and I was like, hey, at least you're going to be there for that day. He goes, yeah, I'll be there. I was like, okay. So I don't know, either I did think about this, like, because there's like parking is limited if there's quite a few people there, which really is strange that people show up. People show up for closings rather than just to keep places in business. So I don't know how many people are going to show up. I thought about parking at Community, going in and having a beer, and then Ubering it over from Community to Outfit. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to, when I wake up, I don't know how I'm going to feel. So I'm kind of leaving it up in the air. They have a pretty good deal. I think it's going to be like dollar beers. But you pay for the glass, like $1 for the glass. So $2 beers or something like that. I mean, I already have glassware from Outfit. I don't need any more. I'm like, just give me the beer. Give me $1 pours. And they have some beers, like I had their Gene, their IPA, and it was like a 7%er. So they actually have some beers that get up a little bit higher. That's as high as it goes, though. But their Mike Check's delicious. The Stampede, their lager is delicious. Yeah, I'm looking forward to if we do go out there. You know what I got a feeling for? I got a feeling that this weekend's going to be a go to a brewery, then go to an arcade type weekend. I can feel it. I can feel it like just getting in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it is going to happen. So I got to figure out a couple of, obviously go to that one, but I do got to check off some breweries off the list for 2025. I was going to go Collin County and then work my way over to Denton County, then to Dallas County, things like that. I don't know. There's a couple that they're right. Union Bear is one of them. It's one of TJ's spots as well. Jason President House. That's a good weekend. How we doing, pal? And Union Bear. It's Union Bear in that other place. It's one's in like it's almost like an indoor mall. Like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's over in Plano, and I've been there before, but I just whatever. I don't know. I just want to check it. I just want to check the damn thing off the list. I'm not going to take any beer to go. The only beer I've ever had, I went there once or maybe twice. I bought beer from the like Total Wine and stuff. So I mean, I've had their beer before, but I want to check some breweries. Fantastic, my man. Awesome. Excellent, excellent, excellent. What are you getting into this weekend? Anything fun? Do you support the corporate blackout today? No Walmart, Amazon, or et cetera? I guess not. I already ordered like 5 things from Amazon on like 4 different orders. I don't understand I don't know what the corporate blackout thing is. What is it? Explain it to me. Lizzie said did. Lizzie, you order shit all the time. There's no way you didn't order anything from Amazon today. And if they don't do it today, they're just going to do it tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like you've seen, you know what? I think I saw some stupid shit like that. It was like, oh, I'm not even going to say who said it. And fucking guy. Anyways, it's like, don't get gas. Don't do this. Don't do this. All this shit. That's what people do on Fridays. You know what I mean? Like it ain't essentially everything what people do on fucking Fridays. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm unaware there was one. I think I saw something about it or whatever. Then I was like, huh, okay. So, anyways, yeah, Lizzie, I'm telling you right now, I don't know what she ordered from Amazon, but I guarantee she ordered something. And plus, I ordered some filament for some 3D prints, some large trash bags to get some work done around the house. Not today. Damn the man, save Empire Records. Oh, okay. So wait, damn the man. So you don't want Amazon and Walmart around, is that right, Lizzie? You don't want them around to order stuff and have it delivered to your house. So you don't have to leave the house. I don't understand the corporate blackout thing. I don't understand it. If somebody could tell me what it is or what it means or what it does and how you're not going to do it tomorrow or you didn't do it yesterday, I would love to know. Love to know. Just something quick. Jot it down. Send me a message maybe. I don't know. You can put it in here if you want. Then we just tear it apart. This stuff, yeah, this stuff right here will get you mouthy. It'll get you mouthy. Let's see. Okay. Wait, this is not what I read earlier, I don't think. Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay. MelvinBrewing.com. This is part of their core series. Dear insert name here. This is the best damn DIPA in the world. So if you're even considering sulking today, think again. Our 2x4 double IPA is a gold winner of numerous noteworthy awards, including Alpha King Championship, 2 years in a row and counting. You'd be crazy not to drink this. So close your eyes, open up, and experience the mad floral, citrusy, and clean taste of hop talent. If you don't love it, no. ... You will. There you go. So your tasting notes, as I mentioned earlier, you're going to have citrus, you're going to have tropical, and you're going to have a little bit of pine, resinous stickiness or whatever. And tasting notes: pineapple, honey, and pine. So I don't know about the honey part. Maybe that's. Definitely get the pineapple. The pine is there for sure. I don't know about honey. But then again, like I said, I'm a little under the weather, so not everything's working as it should. Not today. Support small businesses. I'm a small business. Oh, okay. So I'll buy trash bags from you then. You got trash bags? How about PLA filament? You got anything like that I can order? Is Micro Center a small business? They only have like a handful of locations, right? They're not everywhere. I need to go out there and get a couple things from them. We're probably getting another machine. I don't know why. Mine is broken. I broke it. You hear me talk about it all the time, but yeah, I broke the damn thing about 6 months ago, I guess, if not even further back than that. It is what it is. I don't know what to do. I don't really care either. Dude, I didn't even think about this. I don't even know if it's showing notes in here. Is it even hold on. I want to see something. Yeah, I didn't show them live, right? On the Oh yeah, it doesn't even show it. I thought it would, but maybe I have the information incorrect. It says streaming. Are we live on TikTok? Do you know? You know what? I'll go to TikTok live monitor. How about that? I'll do that. Copy. I know I shouldn't probably do this like directly in the middle of this, but I'm going to. Why not? Oh, it says we're live now. Okay. Cool. How about that? I'm gonna test something real quick. I don't know why I said real tit, but whatever. I stand by it. Sorry, I don't have any in stock. Well, there you go. I gotta go to what's it called, because it's not working here. Okay, so no live chat comments come over from TikTok. Is that for real? Wait, hold on. If it doesn't show I'm live here, then how am I supposed to be like, hold on. You're sitting here for the ride. This is the live stream, people. We'll do stuff on the fly. Oh, okay, there it is. Hold on. All right, let's see. It says I just got the #1 gifter badge. What the hell's a gifter badge? No idea. Yeah, so comments don't pop up. Okay. So if you're going live from Restream, you do not see comments from TikTok. Just FYI. Okay. It's good to know. I see the views. I see everything else over here. I just don't see the live chat. So I'll help you with TikTok. What for? Does it seem like I want to have help with TikTok? Like, do you think I want help with TikTok? I don't show you live on Twitch. Are you live? No, I'm not there. Not on Twitch today. I had to make a choice, and I made a business decision and went with Instagram. I think going forward, here's an idea. I'm going to run this by y'all. Let me know what you think. I can't see that. It says CN. What the hell does that mean? I don't even know what that is. Oh, shit. Does that say China? Is that China flag? Oil Creek Brewing, how we doing? Welcome in. So I know Instagram and TikTok prefer you to go live from your phone, your mobile device, right? That's why we used to have the spare phone, and we'd have it and it'd sit there and do it. But it's like, so I think I want to try to figure out, maybe go pop in over there, and then, oh God, oh my God. Let's just see what it says. I don't know. Jesus. Anyways, pop in over there, be able to see what's going on, and just check it out. What do we got here? Okay, there it is. But yeah, TikTok prefers. We used to do it all the time with our phones, and tremendous reach. It just works better, right? And the same thing I think with Instagram. So maybe I'll substitute those off, but I got to find that damn phone. I don't know where it is. RD stream tonight? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. If I don't, and I see you online, maybe we'll just get some games in. Lizzie wants to go to dinner, but I don't know. Still not feeling 100%. Plus, Alan was making fun of me the other day. What was he talking about? Being drunk and just trying to play music? Man, some late nights on RD streams, man. That guy's out of control. He's got to be stopped. So, all right, let me see with this, though. Okay, so it doesn't show. Okay. So on Restream, it only shows you viewers from X, Facebook, and YouTube and Twitch. Your Instagram, it doesn't show your viewers there. You have to be on Instagram to find them. And then also, you have to be on, oh, dude, I need to check the audio. Hey, sounds good, though. It sounds good. I miss those late night streams. I was kind of talking about that the other day, too. It's like, I miss, I kind of miss when we were shut down, locked down, all that, even though it was a big just bullshit, right? Taking me to get some food. Then he's all yours. Oh, Jesus. I miss it. I miss, the people we met, the fun we had, staying up all night and just partying like crazy and all that. It was fun. It really was. And then streaming and whatnot. And even I'll go even further back than that. Before all that, when we first started doing Strikeout Beer, we created late night beer reviews, and we essentially just go live for Strikeout Beer for about an hour, come back, go live for about 30 minutes or an hour for late night beer review, then come back again and do late night. I mean, it was bonkers, to be honest with you. It was nuts. Maybe some rumbles. Jesus Christ. Probably not, bud. Probably not. TJ, where do you go? What range do you go to? We went to Elm Fork, but I thought it was kind of pricey. I thought it was cool, but it's kind of pricey. You see that damn thing on my nose? Wait, is that all? What the hell is that? Trim my beard, as you can tell. Look at that. Trim the shit out of it, actually. Shortened it up. I think I took an inch off the bottom. Yeah. Bitter ones were hilarious. Yeah, they were fun. I mean, they were fun while I was streaming them. Most people that were watching me had fun. You know how it is. Just got to go to the family farm. Justin, oh, nice. I just go. Oh, that's where you go shooting. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd rather go somewhere closer. I reckon. We used to go to Eagle. Was it Eagle Mountain or whatever? That one in. It's like right up there in Flower Mountain, if I'm not mistaken. There's one in Louisville I've been a few times. That might be the one. Eagle something. Yeah, that one was cool. There's a couple of them around here, but yeah, I went to Elm Fork and I was like, "You're outside." That's the only thing I kind of didn't like. It's a little warm out there. The sun was kind of getting me, I was like sweating. I mean, I was drenching with freaking sweat by the time I was done. I'm glad Ice has been kind to you and yours in this new. Why the hell would Ice have to come anywhere near me or my family? My dog's going bonkers out there. All right, you know what? I'm out of here. I got this much left, and I'm going to give you my final score on that as well. Melvin Brewing 2x4, 19.2 ounce. It's a big one. 9.9% alcohol by volume. Double IPA. My goodness. Cheers. Boop. Oh, buddy. Nice and clean. Nothing really floating around in there. I didn't see anything. Sometimes with maybe some of your local breweries or smaller breweries, you might catch some floaters or something for a beer that's been sitting around. I did try to take a look and see um, about how long it's been in there, but as you can tell there, it's kind of smooged. Yeah, kind of smudged. I can't tell. But this beer, again, on Untapped, average score of 4.09 out of 64,543 ratings. People really love it. Everybody just pretty much gives it solid fours. There's someone that put like 3.5. There's no notes that go along with it. What they didn't like about it, whatever. Someone did say smooth for a 10%er, solid hoppy, double, triple, no booze or sweetness, easy to drink. There is some booze. There's booziness on the end. I don't know. A lot of these looks like they got that off the tap there. Ooh, yowzer. But you know what? I love it. Like this beer. I don't know about giving it a 4, but I'll tell you what, if it checks boxes and we were talking about double IPAs and things like that, this thing checks boxes. It's exactly what you want from a double IPA. A little high on the ABV, but it's under 10. You start getting the doubles or whatever. It's an imperial at this point because it's above 8 to above 7.5. Real tasty, real good. It's a sipper for sure though. But I'm gonna give it a 4. I'll cave to the pressure of the people and give it a 4. I was gonna say 3.75 just to be difficult, but we'll give it a 4. I gotta check it in. No scores, no ratings on Untapped for us this year. They will resume next year. I'm just getting into checking beers in, kind of getting my feet wet with that again, and I've done pretty well. So I don't know what kind of number I'm going to be looking at the end of the year for all the different beers I've had, but the breweries I've gone to, I've tried almost every single beer at them. I've tried to just at least do maybe a flight or something, wide variety. And then also I've been to, what was that place, Lizzie? Out in Las Colinas we went to. It's not the Flying Saucer. It's something else, but it's a place that has a bunch of craft beer from all around the world. And I like going, I think I'm going to mix those places in, like a tap room or a brew house or something, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to try to mix them in. What's up, Mike? How you doing, bud? Where I'm knocking out more beers, where I'm knocking out beers that I can't get around here, and I want them on draft. I want something fresh. The long time coming beer through Denton County Brewing Company, Yum. The long time coming beer through. I don't know if you're up to something with that shit. I think you're up to something. I think you're trying to sneak something past me, and it went right by me. Like got in through the wickets or something. But yeah, I mean, you think about that, and we go out there, and it's like I knocked out like 6 or 7 different beers from breweries I've never even freaking heard of. So I really like those kind of places too. They're supporting craft beer. I mean, you're not going to the brewery, you're at a bar, you're at something else, but it's also a place where everybody at the table, we had like 20 people at a table, and everybody could find something to drink what they actually wanted to drink. So, big fan of that. All right, sun's out, buns out, guns out. Let's go. I'm RD. I'm out of here. Thank you so much for being here. Big shout out to TJ, Dylan, everybody on Instagram. You got Jason. Whiskey was over there at first, and he made his way over to Facebook. Appreciate that. Wine Mile, thank you for showing up. But you know what? I'm out of here. Have a great, great weekend. I hope to be back on Sunday night. Obviously, I missed the last Sunday special because I got yanked out the house and no one cared about me getting back here and doing the live stream. So it is what it is. But appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, X, and Twitch. Oh, and TikTok. Thanks so much. Picks coming soon. Big boy. Oh, God. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you next